the power of this woman. Hidden behind a very sweet, innocent-looking Pippa Flanders is the heart of a lion.
Well, Ken, I mean, this game has gone to a point now when it's only the second raise that counts.
Wow. I got to tell you, I'm impressed. You know,
I know. I know.
I don't know what else to say.
Limp
but
in here,
anyway,
no.
on to the next hand.
Harris with the 2 10s, and he's going to try and play these to get action, I imagine. The blues may not look as threatening.
He's 26 small, 36,000 total.
Helpy concerned about the lint on the cards. He's got a snake there, though.
Is that a pass? You just stop throwing them in for me, please. Yeah.
It's 26 plus 10, 36,000 total. And if Flanders does it again, she is going to get snapped.
Good. Very good eyesight.
Well, I think Pippa knows that when to go to the well and when not to.
26,000 total more.
Oh, wow. Pierce is in trouble here. He's going all in. He's hoping for a race, I would imagine, Kenna. He ain't going to get one. He's going to get a pair under pair situation.
That's as bad as it can get, really, because he's going to find himself a 4.5 to 1 underdog.
Minor 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some chips for Harris to call for, but it was not enough to put him to any sort of decision. And Stephen Pierce, not only does he need a 6, but Helpy folded one, Kenna.
That's right.
There's
Helpy
only one
folding
6 as well.
A6 on the button.
Take them back and give me a 5.
So he's drawing to 1 out. The only bright spot is he gets 5 chances to make it,
10, 20,
and they'll come across the middle here momentarily as the chips are sorted out.
Yeah, hit the water balloon with the dart is pretty much the story.
King Jack 5, and now even less likely for Pierce the miracle. Is there a miracle 6 on the turn? No.
Queen's okay.
And behind door number 5.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the road for Stephen Pierce. And
Looks
I mean,
like
he's certainly gotten a lot of play out of his chips tonight. He sputtered at the start,
He did.
then rose to a crescendo, and now caught up against the 10s. He's
Yep.
in 4th place.
He rode the roller coaster, but has to get off the ride. A nice gentleman, Stephen Pierce.
Harris has now been a double executioner. Looking at the chip pie, all of the sudden, Pippa Flanders has lost the chip lead for the first time since hand number 3 or 4, Kenneth.
Well, good for her, though. She took a bite of the pie that was Pierce, or she would be trailing even more before he left. Helpy, he's still got a sliver of apple pie for Juha Helpy.
If you're finding you're loving poker, then log on to the website www.5.tv/poker to find out more about the game. You can perfect your skills and test yourself to find out how good a player you really are. Plus, there's great downloadable video tutorials from leading players. And of course, clicking on Win will take you to our competition details. Pippa is kind of dictating the action since they've gone 3-way.
Check. Check.
King High leading right now, but not no more.
No, but she has
Check.
picked up the flush draw and straight draw on the turn.
Oh, well, right you are. She's got quite a few outs here.
Makes a pair. This
And that was the only card that could help her hand, but still lose her the pot.
15,000.
Can't imagine that tiddly bet is going to convince Harris.
Cool.
And it hasn't.
well, a small misstep.
It does seem like it almost seems like Pippa made a bet there, Kenna, that could not be called unless she was beat.
Well, that's right. That's why I say it's the very first misstep that did not work out in her favor as she fans herself.
And that may give Harris some confidence. Although he's not looking like a man who needs extra confidence. He's been pretty cool.
Well, Mark Harris has been playing poker for 20 years. He was born in Brighton, lives in the UK. He's played in various UK festival events, so he's had a lot of experience. I'm sure he's been here before. He looks down at the Jack 4 of diamonds and makes the call from the small blind action over to Juha Helppi.
Check. No raise.
He's looking to make a pair on a flop with 8-5.
Yeah, there's 20,000 in this pot. It's pretty serious as far as Juha's concerned, but Harris, pair 4 is winning.
Yep.
10,000.
And that's the kind of bet that can be read about 11 ways till Sunday. What should Mark Harris think? Helppi's actually got 6 outs here. Any 5, any 8. I wonder if he can convince Harris he's got the best hand.
Well, he'd have to ship all his chips in and pray. And I'm still not sure that would do it, as Harris picked up a straight draw as well on the turn. I think he's decided to give it up. Although this is an excellent bluff card, he decides not to do it, and Harris will take down with a pair of 4s.
Yeah, I mean, that check on the river for Juha is pretty much just surrender, because 8 high can't really beat
Queens.
anything except technicality.
That was the last hand of the level. The new blinds are going to be 7 and 15,000.
And that's really bad news for the Finn. Really, really bad news.
Thank you.
Looking at the chip pie, can you see the blue? Can you see it? 41,000 for Juha Helppi. Is he an afterthought here, Kenna?
Well, not enough pie, just enough to hang on and have a prayer. You've heard of a chip and a prayer. That's where Juha Helppi is here. He's going to need to double up very quickly or he will be out of here.
50% for Harris, 50% for Pippa Flanders. Juha's got all the rest.
Jack 3 going to take a stand. Actually, that's has a reasonable chance of being the best hand. It is. Pippa Flanders, not much more to call. Probably will give him action with the 5-6 of hearts.
What is more important to Pippa, a chance to take Juha out or the fear of doubling him up?
The chance to take him out, I think, is much better because, you know, it's very infrequently that you're going to have a chance to take Juha Helppi out for such a bargain. And to me, Pippa Flanders looks like somebody who can spot a bargain and will take it here.
It's going to cost her 26,000, and she can well afford it.
The ladies can spot a sale, and the sale is Juha Helppi. How much is it?
Sorry, it's going to... I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood. Looks like about 31,000. That may be.
Ooh, that is a little steep, but 31,000 to purchase the player of Juha Helppi's caliber.
Got to be ahead, but I've got to call.
Seems like a value to me, and it is to Pippa Flanders. She makes the call. They turn it over. It's going to be a lot closer than it looks, 6-4 in favor of Flanders as we go to the flop.
In favor of Flanders. Wow, 6-5 suited.
I'm sorry. You're right, Jesse. Thank you. 6-4 favorite in favor of Helppi.
Yeah, either way, I'm sure he feels like the guy who's on his face. And basically, he just wants to avoid the 5 or 6. A jack would almost be a surfeit of riches. And this is very stone-faced gaze from Helppi. He knows he is one card away from elimination.
It is an ace of hearts. That adds to Pippa Flanders' hand, because now any heart, any 3, any 4